Many of you, many of you that are in crypto, I want you to understand that, you know, and I'm not being negative when I say this, but this is strictly education today. It's teaching about what we're getting ready to do. It's not financial advice. It's not you're here to hang out with your friends and talk about stuff. So I'm going to read this disclaimer real quick. And it's really simple. You know, this isn't for everybody. We make no guarantees of income. You probably make money with this platform's compensation plan and duplication system. This is important. No recruiting is required here. There's no income guarantee, though, and you'll be paid based on your own efforts and your team leadership skills. So it's up to you. So I want to make it 100% clear that before joining this program or any program, you seek legal advice, no matter who introduce you to it or not. So let's talk about ZSuite and what everybody needs to know. Here's the thing about peer-to-peer. You know, right now you can send a payment between each other on PayPal. You can send a payment between each other on Cash App. You can send a payment from Venmo. You can send a payment from Zelle. But here's what you can't do with the ones I named. You can't activate an account without a debit card or a bank account, which means that 90% of the people around the world are able to not use those services I just named. And what ZSuite does, we have just decentralized all global peer-to-peer payments. So let's get into what it's about. So let's do this. Take control of your wallet. Now, many of you here, you know, Samuel Jackson, other companies, what's in your wallet? It's all banking stuff. But we actually will show you how to spend and receive the money you want and get paid from anywhere instantly in cash or a debit card payment or a crypto payment. So literally, you're going to learn how you turn your mobile phone into a bank. And I don't mean a literal bank. So let's go. So the benefit is, let's go back there. The question you want to ask is, what is ZSuite? Basically, ZSuite is a replacement for the POS system. ZSuite is a replacement for XRP. ZSuite is a replacement for anything that's dealing with finance where an individual can't use it peer-to-peer. Let's go to the next, please. So example, if this young lady right here has a cell phone or mobile phone anywhere in the world, it's very important to hear this. If you have a mobile phone anywhere in the world and you come up to me and I'm selling the fruit right there, I could be selling that in Ghana. I could be selling that in Greece. I could be selling that in Chicago. That could be Canton, First Monday in Texas. And so I want you to think about what I'm going to say. Her mobile phone will give her the ability to do a transaction where they can charge her on a Visa card or a MasterCard, or they can have her pay her with Bitcoin, have her pay her with Ethereum, BNB, even Tron. But here's a good thing. Unlike all the products I talked about earlier where you have to have a bank account, she paid you with a debit card or credit card. It settled in your account instantly in USDC or USDT. That's what makes ZSuite globally something that you want to pay attention to today. So again, we decentralize the payment process. Let's see if we've got a video here and talk a little bit about it. Okay, can't hear the volume, Maura.
You cannot hear the...
No, ma'am. Can't hear it. No, ma'am.
All right, just a moment.
While she's fixing that volume, what I want you to understand is that if you have the ability to transact what we call peer-to-peer, phone-to-phone, anywhere on the planet Earth without a bank, this is what we've solved. So I want to make sure we play this video so you understand why being on this call is important. And let's see if we can get the volume going now.
Instant payments, 24 hours a day.
One moment.
Take control of your financial future. Go decentralized with ZSuite. Spend and receive your credit cards or crypto peer-to-peer. No middlemen, no chargebacks. instant payments 24 hours a day. ZSUITE enables peer-to-peer transactions for personal or business use. ZSUITE features instant payments in credit cards or crypto, anywhere and everywhere. ZSUITE, now you can help millions of unbankable people around the world. All they need is internet and a downloaded wallet for free. No bank account needed to set up account. Why be bankable now when you are in control? ZSUITE, powered by TYGA Wallet. Technologies gives you complete control of your credit card or cryptocurrency transactions. Welcome to the Web3 and blockchain world. Go to ZSUITE.io.
So basically, as we move forward, what we're trying to explain to you is that we're showing the videos, and we're doing the Zoom today because let's go to our next slide, but we're in the process of rolling out this. And I want to stick on this slide just for a second for all of our new people and our existing people. So here's a lady in the middle of a field. She could be in India, Indonesia, Africa. She can be down in Georgia. But here's the thing. That man could literally be a buyer, or she could be the seller. And with ZSUITE in the middle of the field in Burma, which doesn't exist anymore, or any country, she can sell the crops to him peer-to-peer as long as she has internet service. And what we're doing is we're rolling out 3 countries at a time. So in April, we're rolling out America, the United States, Canada, and the Philippines. If you're on this call, you may want to write that down. Next month, we're rolling out the US, Canada, and the Philippines. Let's go back to that picture. So example, if you sell a product online and you don't want to use PayPal, you don't want to use Square, you don't want to use Stripe, if you're selling a product that can't get approved, let me give you an example. Let's say that's a CBD drink. You'd never be able to get approved on PayPal and Square. But on ZSUITE, if that was a CBD drink, you'd be able to sign up by downloading your app, opening up your merchant account, and instantly you can sell products that are legal, but products that may not be qualified to sell on certain merchant accounts. And when someone pays through ZSUITE, again, they can charge this with a credit card, debit card, or they could pay you with Bitcoin. They could pay you with, Tron. They could pay you with BNB. They can pay you with Ethereum. But here's a great thing about it. It doesn't matter the method of payment. It's all decentralized. Because once they buy that product from you, that product is the purchase is deposited into your wallet instantly. And here's a great thing. We're pre-approved on Shopify, WooCommerce, and Magellan. So 99% of all e-commerce websites, we're pre-approved for adding our API to their shopping cart. So now you can sell all these products through Shopify, WooCommerce, Magellan, using our API, which is working today. Very important. Now, let me give you an even better example. Many of you know about something called garage sales. And this is kind of funny. And this is one of those things I want you to really think about. If you're doing a garage sale right now, how do you usually sell your items? Probably cash. Some people use PayPal, some people use Square. Could you imagine having a garage sale where you physically can have someone pay you Bitcoin for products in your garage, or Ethereum, or Tron, or Polygon? It's all on our ZSUITE platform. So the benefit is we literally do turn, and even a Visa card or a MasterCard, we really turn your phone into a merchant service. And the average payment is a flat $1. So if you're listening to us right now and you're not really familiar with ZSUITE, basically 90% of our transactions are $1 per transaction. So if you've got a retail store and you want to sell products with an iPad using our ZSUITE merchant service, sell $1. So again, sell anywhere, anytime, everywhere, peer-to-peer, and you don't need a bank account. So let's talk about my favorite product, Bitcoin. And being in Bitcoin for quite a while now, we know that all of the licenses that were given to the banks and to the big hedge funds with the Bitcoin ETFs this year has made Bitcoin legitimate. For all those on the call today that have been in Bitcoin for a while, I know you've been beat up like myself, all kind of crazy stuff about, that guy's a Bitcoin guy, run away. And then now all of a sudden everybody wants to be your friend. So with ZSUITE, what if I were to tell you that you could legally help people buy Bitcoin from you? Let's go to the next page. What's interesting is, what if I legally told you that they can actually buy USDT and USDC through ZSUITE? Let's go to the next page. Well, this is an example of our live presentation. So everybody today, what I want you to understand is this is not a demo. We are 100% live, able to do this, but we're rolling out in the United States, we're rolling out in Canada and the Philippines first. But I want you to see the interface. And yeah, we hid the URL so you can't go cheat and get ahead of anybody. But on the page, you see that pay your order with card. That means that if I'm at that garage sale, I can pay you with a card, or I can pay you in the United States, ACH. I want you to think about what I just said. You know, I can pay you with a card or pay you ACH. And I know PayPal, Venmo, and all of them do that. Here's the thing about it, though. When you use our card service, there's zero chargeback. It is impossible if someone pays you with a debit card or credit card to be charged back. Same thing with ACH. Or you can scan a QR code if you have an actual wallet on your phone to pay through a QR code. Or if you're already one of our TYGAPAY members, you can use that. Or if you have MetaMask on your phone, which is one of the most used wallets in the world, you can pay there. Or if you have Trust Wallet. But here's what you see that you will not see on PayPal, Stripe, Vimeo, or any of them, is ability to choose these type of payments as far as your method. Let's go to the next slide. So let's talk about this. I chose pay your order with card. So what you see here is now what I have to do is create an invoice. You see where it says your contact email? So your customer puts the contact email there. You put the amount, and let's go to the next one and create the order. Now I can do this in multiple languages: Arabic, English, German, Hungarian, Italian, Japanese, Polish, and Spanish. We have all those available and ready today. Go to our next page. So now I put in an email account, and let's go to the next page. Let's create the invoice or create the order. Stop right there. So now that I've got the person's email, I says, are you sure you want to create this order? Now, this is you. They're in your front yard or your coffee shop or your restaurant. Click confirm. Let's go to the next page. So I just confirmed this order. Now, if you look on there, because this is a demo, the fee is $0. All our fees are $1 per transaction. So just let you know, it should say $101 is the fee. Let's go to our next page. Now what happens is it tells you that, you know, again, if I use a credit card, the $100 reflects right there. But the biggest benefit is it also shows you a order number, a reference number, and it gives you the balance or their balance number or ID number for the transaction. So now you have 3 different identifiers telling you how and who the person is in the sense of the purchase. Now let's go to the next screen. Now what happens here is if you have a TYGAPAY account or one of our wallets, then you can literally log in and use that to pay for your product. But the difference is that you're literally also able to say, okay, I'm buying USDC in this situation. Let's go to the next page. So now what happens is I need a phone number to confirm who you are. So I already confirmed your email. Now we're confirming your phone number. Again, another way of compliance. Then here you receive a confirmation in your email that you're buying from me USDC. You heard what I said. Let's go to the next one. Now I got to get a basic profile of you, just like any KYC. Your basic stuff that shouldn't take you more than 30 seconds to fill out. Let's go to the next page. Once you do that, let's go to the next page. So once you do that, now the last part is stop right here. Now I need to have a wallet that I'm sending you this USDC to. Let me make sure you saw what you saw. I paid you with a credit card and basically got my basic phone number and email, address, my social, which is part of KYC. Now that's happened. That means that you're buying USDC from my site. I'm one of the members. Now I need you to give me a wallet to transfer your purchase to. You just bought $100 worth of USDC. Let's go to the next page. Let's go to the next page, please. Okay. Now it says method. I want to show the method. So here's where it says deposit and pay. I'm going to choose USDT in this situation. Okay. And maybe I'm using Binance USDT or Polygon or Tron. Here's what's great about this. Now, in Asia, a lot of people use Tron. Between Asia, Europe, and US, a lot of people use Polygon. Now, my favorite is BNB, and many of you know why. But the point is, it's irrelevant to me as long as the address that you gave me matches up with a Tron address to get USDT or USDC or Polygon address or BNB. You have to tell me what address that was that you just gave me. And here's the other thing, cool, right here is very important. And this is super important because now that we've gone to the process, I can actually check that window and it'll give me a QR code. And now it gives me a double verification that I'm making a payment and making a deposit. So this is why when you use a debit card or credit card, you're not able to charge back. You have 5 layers of protection as a merchant or someone selling a product that you will not get a refund. Now, in this case, it's someone asking me to sell them USDC. Now, I want you to think about what I'm going to say. This is a non-custodial, non-domiciled wallet, which means that this is not centralized. This is 100% decentralized payment platform. Let's go to the next one. So what happens now is, let's pretend you already have an account with us. You're in either a TYGA with us, or you're in ZSUITE, you're in one of our sister companies. So what happens is that because you already have a TYGA wallet, you can just scan a QR code. You don't have to go through all the KYC and all the stuff. That whole thing you saw is for somebody not in our network. But if you're in our network, you just scan a QR code from your TYGA wallet. You still can use a credit card to purchase. And the bottom line is, I'm still selling you USDC as a website, not as a person. Let's go to the next one, please. So let's talk about this. We're launching the US, we're launching Philippines and Canada right now, starting in April. Why is it important for us to find Filipino business owners in the Philippines? If you know Filipino people or you're Filipino in America, please get with whoever invited you to this Zoom, and we'll show you why right now. So what you're looking at right now is the registration process that we partnered up with Transsion. Transion's the largest Filipino merchant provider with over 1 million customers or 1 million businesses associated. This has been integrated into the TYGA wallet as of today. So 2 million Filipinos live around the world in different countries. And what I'm saying to you is that we're looking for Filipino ambassadors that may be here in the United States, or they may be in Dubai, they may be in Australia. No matter where they are, we're able right now to connect people in the Philippines to over 89 banks in the Philippines, including about 10 US banks. So if you're a Filipino person and you live in Glendale, even UnionPay or Union Bank is part of the network. Chase and other major international banks are part of the network. If you know Chinese people, all the Chinese banks that are in the Philippines are already collected to our network. So one of the biggest benefits for you, if you're on this call today, is that if you have a nonprofit Filipino partner in the Philippines running a church, synagogue, or whatever, you now legally can have them download the TYGA wallet. Make sure you email us, and I'll give you an email to email us at, so we can activate your account. You will not be able to use this service unless you're a licensee in our ZSUITE program. So listen to what I just said. This international service and everything you're seeing is for you to look at becoming a licensee, whether you're a Filipino or not. But the most important thing is We're showing you that this is already programmed and this is live. So 89 different banks in the Philippines, you can transfer money from your back office to those banks, or you can link your bank to, there it is right there. So you can link your bank account to TYGA Wallet today, and up to 89 different banks, you may see a bank you recognize, can now transfer money peer-to-peer, just like PayPal, just like Cash App. So if you ride it or drive a jeepney, you can have every Filipino rider or guest rider physically scan your QR code and pay you peer-to-peer without having a bank account in a regular sense. You can do it peer-to-peer, it deposits right into your account in pesos. And I hope you understand the magnitude of what I just said. If you're selling food in the market in the Philippines, in Manila, or you're selling it over wherever you are, this gives you the ability on ground in the Philippines to turn every Filipino mobile phone into a portable bank or portable PayPal type service or Cash App, however you want to describe it. And let's stop right here real quick. So Transient Pay is integrated into our TYGA wallets. So the reason we aren't just letting people sign up and go talk to people about this is we're wanting you to be trained by us before you go talking to people, because at the end of the day, you will receive a residual income on every merchant transaction done to people you onboard their business to our platform. Let me say this before we leave this page. I think there's 800,000 or something like that Filipino businesses on this platform. So imagine if they're using it already, we're not asking them to change. We're saying, how would you like to get paid on your own transaction? How would you like to get paid for your product? And also, because you refer yourself into ZSUITE, you get paid on the transactions from your own account. That right there is bigger than freaking Forex trading. These fake trading bot deals, fake coins are going to be bigger than Bitcoin, because here's the deal. Documentation beats conversation. So if you know anybody that's a business person that's Filipino, please get with the person who invited you here. Get over to ZSUITE.com, buy your license before this thing launches out, because the licenses are limited. And we made it where if you can afford $60, that's a one-time license fee, not these crazy scams out here selling licenses for junk. So let's go to our next page, please. So what I want to just tell you this real quick. Now, I've been in network marketing since I was probably 8 years old. And what I find about the industry, there's a love-hate relationship. I find that the people who tell the best stories make the most money. So let's read this real quick before we make a transition into. So because storytelling and visual storytelling was put in our hands by everybody, our grandmas, our aunties, our kuya, our grandpas, we all have become storytellers. Now, what's funny about that is stories sell, documentation, you can't give me hardcore facts. I want a story. So you think about Jesus started out with 12 apostles. One screwed up. He down to 11. He replaced him. But everybody now knows the story. Let's go to the next page. So let's talk about the unbanked and what we're talking about today. Remember, we're only launching in the United States, Canada, Philippines for the next 90 days, okay? So what happens is people even in America are unbanked. Could you imagine being a TikTok person and you're using PayPal or Stripe or something like that for you to take payments while you're doing your TikTok dance? Well, here's the deal. What about the people who can't afford or who are not qualified to open those kind of accounts? What if you don't have the ability to put a bank account on PayPal? Did you know you can open a PayPal account, but if you don't have a bank account or a debit card attached to it, you can't move the money? So this is something about 80 million people that want to own a business are having problems with it today. And as small banks shut down, big banks are gobbling them up. So now you have to become more credit worthy. We're saying to you, we have a solution for the unbanked. Let's go to our next slide. So let's talk about MLM. My favorite thing about MLM is being able to share. So what you're going to find out is if you buy a license, congratulations for all you licensees that already got in because you're part of our original team. So these people are part of what's called ZSUITE. Z Suite will be running a MLM company that gives every cell phone on earth the ability to become a bank. So congratulations if you already bought your licenses in Z Suite on the ZYG.com. All of the new people on the call, get with those people. They'll tell you what's going on. Every licensee will be running the company as a person with voting rights. This binary, for you educated MLM software people, is built on a smart contract. There will be no admin. There's no backdoor cookies. This platform will be programmed as an automated MLM business opportunity where nobody touches your money. Example, if I'm a customer and a transaction happens and the commission from the transaction fee is put into my wallet, it also is paid instantly up to the entire organization qualified for a cycle. There will not be an admin that can affect your income ever in this model. It's programmed on a smart contract, no owner, no admin, and nobody can control it. So example, whenever someone actually does a financial transaction as a customer, the commission from the transaction fee goes into the wallet. It automatically is distributed through the binary comp plan to all those who are cycle or qualified, or if it's your client and you're getting paid your direct commission, it goes directly into your wallet. So there's no waiting till Friday for your paycheck. There's no waiting till Thursday for your paycheck. There's no waiting because look, the bottom line is everything is paid in your wallet. And many of you already know because you've been around this long enough to know that the question is, okay, I'm not going to pull Samuel L. Jackson on you, but I'm going to say something that if you're getting paid on people doing transactions every day in restaurants, retail stores, and websites, all you need is a Z Suite MasterCard. Once you enroll with our TYGA platform, go on the back and order your MasterCard. Because why? Every day you'll be able to upload your commissions to your MasterCard and you ain't waiting on nobody to pay you. The software does the work. If there's ever any technical issues, we have a complete cloud-based service that goes through Discord and also to our office. We do have a software office in South Africa. So the benefit, if you look to the left, that's a real picture of the new back office. So basically you'll have you're not Apple test, that's fake. So people say, my name is not Apple. No, basically you'll have a back office. And what's happening is everybody that came in early, again, that bought a license, congratulations. Your license represents a position in the binary tree. Yeah, you heard me. So everybody that came in, I want you to think about why it's important that Satoshi Nakamoto remains invisible and why it's important that you don't have someone controlling your money. Satoshi built the platform of Bitcoin so that nobody can control your money. He built Bitcoin so no government can shut you down unless the internet shuts down. I am now showing you the next evolution of finance, of whatever you want to call it, e-commerce, Web3, or whatever. Again, we're pre-qualified on Magellan, Shopify. So if you own a business and you're taking credit cards, or you own a business and you're taking crypto as payment and you're not getting paid on your own account, get with the person who invited you to this call, because you probably want to override the rest of the world coming up in here that basically, I know y'all excited, I am too. I've waited 6 years to have this Zoom. So now I'm excited, but I want you to get the details. So we made it where just like Satoshi, 100% decentralized, 100% decentralized binary, 100% decentralized binary built on a smart contract. The only thing centralized will be Z Suite is a corporation incorporated somewhere, and every licensee is a part of that corporation. Those licensees will have budgets to run Z Suite as a typical networking program. There'll be everything from flying budget to this to that. I'm only going to talk to the Z Suite licensees on their private call about those things, and they'll be electing their officers. So let's go to the next slide. This is an example of some guy named John Rustin. I don't know who he is, but the point is, I'm showing you that in your back office right now, I have an admin account. So I apologize, you can't do it right now. So if you have your TYGA wallet, and I know Mr. Saying you were trying, but I completely forgot. It's not turned on for a lot of our people. So if you're in your TYGA wallet, you'll be able to see the new link right now is live. It basically says share. So it's not live yet because we haven't turned it on for everybody. But for the testing groups, you literally now will be able to share your link. And here's what you got to understand. In probably 24 to 72 hours, there'll be an email and text go out. For those who are in the licenses already, they'll be the first people their links will go live. So what happens is everybody you get to register for free gets into your downline. Make sure you hear what I just said. You're going to be like those horses at the Kentucky Derby in the gate, ready to go. So what happens is whenever you're contacted and you're made aware of your link is live, you physically, everybody you share your link to will be populated in your back office that you don't know exists at this time, by the way. So what happens is you'll be building a global binary, but remember, we're only signing people up for business in America or US, Canada, and Philippines. Now you can register people anywhere in the world, okay? But as far as it being able to use merchant services, we're rolling out Philippines, United States, and Canada. Then we're rolling out the United Kingdom and Europe. Then we're rolling out Brazil or South America. Then we're rolling out Asia. And then we're rolling out some of the African countries. Now, we're going to cheat because our office is in South Africa. So we'll probably have that roll out with the United States, Philippines, and Canada. I'll let you know on that later. But look at the screen. So in the admin account, you'll see that. Let's go to the next one because this is where you'll see you can share your link in the back. So basically, you look to the left, everybody coming in your tree will be able to stack on your right or left leg. So just like a typical binary, the only difference is that in your back office, when your referral link is live, you see where it says TYGAPAY. You have to take your finger and click on TYGAPAY to know that you're good. You'll see the check mark next to it, and then you click OK. The reason I did it this way, don't think clicking OK is first. No, click on TYGAPAY. It turns orange. There's a check mark next to it, and then you click OK. So don't think because you see the white TYGAPAY and click OK. No, you have to click on TYGAPAY first. It turns orange. You get a check mark to verify, and then click OK. So I did that on purpose. So let's go to the next one, please. Now, this is also important because on the left side of the screen, you see that you can actually, once you can log in your back office as a licensee, you can put auto. So everybody that you're referring signs up on your link, goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Or 1 month you say, I want all the people come in on the right. You can control how your binary legs are built. And this is the cool part. Everybody coming in onto you as a licensee, they're coming in just as a member in the system. They're not a part of the licensees. Licensees are the people doing the training, setting up conventions, and setting up events. So it's very important you distinguish between a regular member in the field that signs up in your team that will, eventually do something to activate their position. But all licensees, this is you putting people in before anybody else. And if you're not a licensee after this Zoom call, you need to go and run, find out who invited you if you're not in ZYG. But right now, what you see is share. So at the bottom, once you click that and you see that check mark and click OK, it'll show you where you can share your link. So now everybody you share that link to, don't worry about the default thing to the left of the screen. It's not ready for you to log in yet. But what you do is once you can share your link, share it to everybody. Every cell phone has 300 to 400 contacts. Some of you have 2,000. Here's the thing I want you to understand. It costs them zero money once they get your link. Only the licensees are sharing links, okay? And what it looks like is right here. Basically, when I click share, it pulls up. I can airdrop, I can WhatsApp, I can text message, I can email, I can send it to them on Telegram. It pulls it right up on your phone who you're sharing with. So again, it is live, but it's only live for licensees, and everybody coming in is free. The licensees get the first shot at building unlimited free tree legs. Let's look to the left real quick. So here's an example, DeFi Bank Team. We put some fake names in there for you. So that team has 6,000 on on the left and has, 400, it looks like 400,000 on the right. So that just shows you some fake accounts, right? Here's the cool part. When you see the being rewarded, learn, grow, practice, and preach, blah, 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 blah. This will be what highlights you to tell you how often, I know, Coach Cole, slow down. I know this will be what inspires you to know that when you have people doing transactions, one light will say you're getting paid today. The other light will say you have new people coming in. Here's the cool part. You never have to talk to these people. We're building an autoresponder AI system with AI ads where all that you do is you refer people for free. They have an AI come in their email or a link and says, hi, welcome to ZSUITE, blah, 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 blah. What would you like to learn about today? Oh, comp plan, click here. Hi, our comp plan is a binary. Binaries have been traditionally used since 1987. The first binary, all that information will come from AI. We are getting rid of all that stress y'all been going through since Amway launched in 1956. AI is getting rid of all of us. I mean, let's just keep it real. A smart contract binary that pays you itself with an AI building and downline, and all you're doing is sharing links. I mean, Stevie Wonder can see how easy this is going to be, but that's not an income guarantee. Don't put me in jail. Let's go to the next one, please. So this is really cool. This, y'all, slow down on the pop-ups. I'm excited too. So I'm just saying, and I appreciate giving me the opportunity. So everybody who joined your Geo, everybody who joins NYG, if you go back to the very first call I did on December 27, 2022, you now see I'm delivering everything I promised. We've had some ups and downs. It's called business or business. But the bottom line is, when you look at what you're looking at right now, there is no industry bigger than money. I'm sorry. I mean, it sounds like I don't believe in, renewable energy or our supplement products we have, but there's no industry bigger than money. So if you look at this right here, Super Canals Team, that's a great name. So Super Canals Team says learn, grow, and practice. So if you look at that right there, the different colors will tell you what's going on. We even have a reminder saying, hey, you haven't put anybody in the system today. Because think about it, it's going to be free for them to click a link and join your binary. And look, I mean, I just did a training 2 days ago showing you how to reach 1 million people a day, promoting now what you see I'm talking about. And I didn't let you. So right now you see right there in the screen, this is what it looks like when you hit TYGAPAY referral registration and it goes to somebody that you put their phone number or you put their address in here. Or if this was a text, you would see it going out to text message. Ask yourself a question. Are you sick and tired of rug pull deals? Are you sick and tired of owners who won't have you, even when things go bad, they bail on you, won't say nothing to you? Look, y'all call me at home. So again, I'm one of them owners where I'm transparent. I know how I'm imperfect, but here's the bottom line. Ain't no quit in my spit. I'm telling you right now, this right here is bigger than anything I've ever launched as an ex-VP of the largest MLM software company on earth. To be able to get paid promoting money. Hello. Look at Ben Franklin. He even gonna join. He got his pipe and his glasses on. So here's what I'm saying about that picture. That picture is important. And look, I'm not condoning or advocating, but once you sign up and you go active, did you know that 29,000 dispensaries for CBD and cannabis products can't get a merchant account? Just think about that. Certain products that are legal in America cannot get a bank account or a merchant account. And I'm showing you how I can walk into one of those locations, pull my wallet out, and I can, not me personally, because I don't visit them places. Don't be tagging me on the internet. No, I'm saying them people, my cousins. So what happens is you can walk in there. I'm going to use my Costco card. It'll be cool. That if this is my credit card, I walk into one of those dispensaries, I can buy today, once you're ready, with a credit card, anything in there. Now let's talk about why is this important for you to buy a license. Binance does 2 billion transactions a day. Let's think about what I just said. You're able to sell me USDC or USDT, and I can turn around in my wallet, convert it to Bitcoin, convert it to any other token I want. PayPal, 41 million transactions a day. Even though Coinbase just got hit by the government, they are publicly traded. They do over 7 to 8 million basically transactions a month. Look, y'all gotta be kidding me. If you got Cash App on your phone and you're watching this presentation, you need to pay yourself once we go live. Cash App, 55 million users. And didn't I just show you our card, our MasterCard? They've shipped out 22 million cards. Venmo, look at that, $935 million in 2022 and an increase from 2021. Ask yourself a question. If you're in network marketing, you're in direct sales, you're in some crypto scam, you're in some deal that you don't want to tell your family or parents about, that's your business. But everybody's business is money. And what I'm saying to you is because the way we're set up right now and the way we're going to go live and the way you have an opportunity to own your own PayPal type platform, that's why this Zoom is so important, just to give you educational advice on what we're doing, not ask you to join us, but kind of look under the hood and see what we've got. Let's go to the next one, please. So because of my last name, my family organized the March on Selma. My family organized the March on Washington, D.C. My family created NAACP and created the Rainbow Coalition. My family helped write all speeches for Martin Luther King. Now, I have not lived up to that great name yet, but what I'm saying to you is if you help us and you become an advocate to help people stop being unbanked, stop being predatorized by banks saying that we won't open a branch in that neighborhood, but we'll open a liquor store or a pawn shop, then why don't you do this? We want to march into our own future. We want to control our own destiny. You can walk with us or watch us go by. That's what the Zoom's about today. Have we done everything right? No. Have we made mistakes? Yeah. So either way, your actions determine your future. All we're doing is saying, grab your own flag, hold hands with us. We fall down, let's do it together so we can get up. Let's go to the next slide. So what happened is, what's in it for you? Financial freedom if you work it. So again, getting prepared is what this calls for. Prepared to sell online without someone shutting down your account, controlling your money. Let's go to our next one. So it's very important that you can share your link. What if you could earn up to $10,000 a month and not sell anything? You're just sharing a link. How many times you send text message today and you got to pay a phone bill at the end of the month where you go, oh God, phone bill high. I better stop talking to her or talking to him or them kids. You know, whatever it is, by sharing a link, who, what, when, and where, and why. Why are you on Facebook? What drives me crazy? Why? Is your family worth it today to consider joining us? And we give you full support and training starting March 1. All of the partners that I've been making go to these crazy, they're ready to start training you. And I'm telling you right now, they love what we do. They love you. And they're in it to win it with you, not for you. Make sure you understand the difference. They're in it to win it with you, not for you. So again, it's very simple. Number 4, 12 million websites need our service today. Our APIs are already available today. How would you like to have Shopify 9 to 10 million sites, WooCommerce 8 million sites, Magenta's like 8 million sites? You have no way in the world you're going to keep getting on social media and let all these companies like Shopify and Square keep taking your money, telling you how you get paid, when you get paid. You are in control. Your social media profile should be you and money. And what you're doing is you're saying to people, hey, you know somebody owns a coffee shop, donut shop, restaurant? Anybody? Anybody know anybody own a business or a business in LA? You have to say it the right way. Over 1 million small businesses in America, 1.1 million small businesses in the Philippines. So if someone tells you after the Zoom, Mr. Russell, he's smoking that coffee again that they drink at his house. Yes, I am. I'm bathing in it because at the end of the day, I'm in it to win it with winners, not pikers and not losers. Because at the end of the day, I've always asked the same question for 30 years. If you look at the last 5 people you've associated with in the last business deal, would you want to be any of them? If you say no, change your friends. Because look what I'm showing you in documentation. Shopify, Square, WooCommerce, we're already pre-approved to put our API on any of their websites. And inside of your TYGA wallet, outside of your referral link, there's going to be a link called your merchant link. You'll be able to send a merchant a different invite with his email or her cell phone. So when you go on and you do this business with us, could you imagine having somebody on your team under you in a binary with 1,000 retail stores? Do you know anybody that knows someone that works at Jollibee? Do you know somebody that worked at Burger King? For the brothers last year trying to get us to sell EV chargers to Popeyes, you might want to call somebody. You know anybody that owns a gym? What if you owned a gym and every member of your gym for free signed up in our program, and you can do this is something you can't do anywhere else. With TYGA Wallet, we can do monthly billing on crypto. I want you to think about that. Did he just say you can do monthly billing on crypto? Yes. So what would you rather get paid in as a gym? Bitcoin every month or the US dollar? Think about that. Let's go to our next slide. So again, I love my family. Barrett was the man. I'm telling you, he changed the world. Sat with Mahatma Gandhi, sat with Malcolm. When Malcolm Mandela was on the terrorist watch list, my family sat down with the brother in prison and shared their thoughts on how to make people free. And when Malcolm became free, just like us Bitcoin people, we're the bad guys. Now all of a sudden Wall Street wants to hang out with me and learn about Bitcoin. Guess what they did with Nelson Mandela? All of a sudden the brother was a hero because apartheid got shut down. He wasn't nothing but another brother in jail while apartheid was going. And I'm going to tell you, Barrett went and saw him and Mahatma Gandhi. And at the end of the day, ZSUITE solution, in my opinion, is just as important as a revolution of equal rights. The blockchain has replaced banking. Ain't my fault. 100 million crypto users need our service. But what happened was, I'm going to show you this before we close today. Because I always tell you, documentation beat conversation. And my mom always said, you can tell a story, but don't tell a lie. And if you do, don't get caught on Tuesday and go to church. So I'm going to show you this right here. So I was laughing today because I've been getting text messages from the guys in Nigeria for the last 72 hours. I'll let them know what we're doing. I told them physically, we're not open yet. He goes, well, can I join the comp plan? I'm like, yeah, we just can't do Nigeria yet. So let's talk about compensation before we shut down. Unlimited income. I mean, I don't know anybody that is offering you a legitimate legal business where you can get paid 24 hours a day on transaction fees. Do you know anybody who owns a cell phone company? Don't they bill for cell phone and internet services every month? Do you know anybody who works in a call center? Let's go to the next slide. So what happens is, I don't know how big this is going to be. All I know is it's very powerful. And all I can say for you is, we're here to serve. Do we have all the answers? No. We've got full back office support, 24 hours a day. It's already built. All we need you to do is pray about whether or not this is for you. If you want to buy a license, it's $59 one time. If you want to buy multiple licenses, you can do it. There's only 1,000 licenses available. And when it shuts down, it will never be open again because all licensees will be running ZSUITE. All I can say to y'all today is thank you for letting me show you what we've been working on really for 6 years. And all the partners that we have are brand partners who stuck with us through thick and thin. I know there's some issues we still got to clean up with you, but here's what we don't have to do. We don't have to worry about us not providing you a quality service, and an opportunity to create 10,000 millionaires is my promise. And I'll stick to that till I can't stick to anything else as far as breathing. I'm playing a game that we don't have competition right now. Once we take this live, look, don't think somebody's going to look at this and go, oh my God, somebody's going to copy it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's the ones that make first movers advantage. We'll make mistakes. I'm telling you up front, but the system's already built. Some of you already get paid in TYGA every week, sometimes every day. And it's a fact. If you're new here, ask somebody. There are people on this Zoom right now that have up to $400,000 to $2 million worth of our tokens in their wallet that they've earned. Don't trust me, go ask around. That they've earned. So with that, I appreciate y'all letting me do this Zoom. We'll get you a better recording, but thank you. Look in your emails and your texts. Please, whoever invited you, get back, get one of the licenses before they're gone.